You know, maybe some of you are waiting for the Owyhee River to kind of open up for float season, but for those of you who are looking for a little more of a thrill right now, well, the Payette River is rolling and ready for rafters and kayakers to slice their way through the whitewater. All you got to do is take a drive up Highway 55. You can see all that for yourself, especially on the weekends. A lot of people taking advantage. Looking for something a little less crowded with a little more oomph? Well, that would be the Owyhee River. Best run between April and May when the water runs above about 1,000 cubic feet per second. And that, unfortunately, ended about a month ago. But luckily, Exploring Idaho has you covered. Back in 1996, the crew took the 6-day, 5-night journey for almost 150 miles from Crutcher's Crossing in Idaho to Rome, Oregon. The Owyhee River, known as the River Lost in Time or the loneliest river in America. And to get there, you have to take the road less traveled.
We went a lot of places.
I think we covered pretty much every nook and cranny.
The first thing you learn is there's a reason why few people run the Owyhee.
It's a Class 5 shuttle, dude, that's for sure.
After 3 hours of driving from Boise, we traveled the last 50 miles on bumpy and dusty dirt road. Another one that where we was scary was the Owyhee River.
The Owyhee River.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably 2 people in this boat, 2 in that one, 2 in that one. And then when we get down to where we're going to be running some rapids, if y'all want to do a paddle boat, we're going to reorganize everything.
Stick your hand, and you can just sit right there on that box.
And once you hit the put-in and everything's on the boat and you shove off, it's just a new experience every time.
Are you sure you know what you're in store for here?
Absolutely no idea. We have no idea.
What was scary about the Owyhee one?
The rapids.
Rapids? Oh, gotcha.
Big water. Yeah, we went in the spring, early spring. The group is in good position as it approaches the first drop. Down 5 feet over the ledge. Then Deb and Lise dig in up front, and you can hear Joe yelling commands. The crew appears to be in good position until all of a sudden it happens.
It's sort of slow-mo. Lisa and I are like, we're on a rock. And then the next thing you know, the boat tipped.
And on the Owyhee, there's a rapid called the Widowmaker.
The Widowmaker is pretty dangerous, yeah, because if you have a problem up above the big drop and somebody swims that, you got a pretty high risk of somebody getting hurt.
The Widowmaker is a Class 5 rapid with a 15-foot drop. The boiling, churning waters are so intimidating, another group of rafters have decided to portage. Yeah, they had to long line the boats around, and we had to hike around it, and yeah, it was pretty major. But our river guides will make a run for it.
It's a good adrenaline rush. I mean, you actually get high off of doing it. I've run it a lot of times, and I get scared.
Amazingly, all 4 boats make it through. Maybe the Widowmaker will live up to its name another day. With the crux of our trip behind us and the takeout fast approaching, we're left to quietly reflect on the canyon, this trip, and ourselves.
You do appreciate it more when you get a close look, and I think, you know, I hope that's something that I achieve when I show people a river canyon, is to give them a greater appreciation of the natural world.
To be there and to feel that you're the only ones there, that you're in a special world, that you're isolated away from all the problems of everyday life is what makes that trip meaningful.
Well, it's really special. These are just really special trips and special places.
It's kind of hard to put a word on that experience. It's just magic fits that term as good as anything, you know. What people go away from this area feeling, the experience that they had while they were here, the part of it that stays with them. Yeah, it's magic.
You know, they still do those 5-day trips on the Owyhee, but only a handful of people get a chance to raft the river each year because of the short window of opportunity. Like I said, it ended last month. The Owyhee River has been part of America's wild and scenic river system since 1984. But back in 1996, when the Exploring Idaho crew of, well, Bill and Jen made their run, there was talk of trying to preserve the Owyhee Canyon lands as a national park. That hasn't happened. But it was made into the Owyhee River Wilderness in 2009, the second largest such area not in a national forest, which means nothing out there, nothing mechanical like cars, boats, or even bikes are allowed. No roads, no buildings, no mining, and which pretty much guarantees the Owyhee remains the loneliest river in America.